Okay, Shalom Akim Kal Halalim La Yahaba Shim Yashab Bashir Kal Kudash and double on Instagram and apostles. Thouday How Thouday Shai for the strength in order to make this video. This is the brother Ratazar Raha Halawaya, and this is the part 2 to the previous video on each day passes, the time or the clock is ticking. So I need to do the part 2. So here am I doing it. But yeah, really, just to get me in the same train of thought again. It's simply the fact that as each day passes, Yahweh Shimi Shai's judgment and the rate of judgment increases. As I said in the previous video about things happening to certain people. You may be in the workplace, talking to someone, or I myself still being in school, talking to people. Things are happening, man. People are facing judgment. I remember, as I said in the previous video, the juice that people took 2021, 2022 will then start to affect them, 2 years later, man, which is 2024 and of course 2025. You don't know what's going to be happening there, man, but there's going to be a surprise. There's going to be a surprise from the looks of things. But Esau Edom, he's planning stuff, he's planning things. This is just like the minor warm up, as the scriptures say in Matthew 24, the beginning of sorrows. That's the period of time that we're in right now. So, despite it seeming dire, there's more dire things that are on a more extreme level to come. So, yeah, this video shouldn't be too long. So this is just a part 2, because I got the main parts in the main points in part 1, anyways. But let's get this. I don't think I read this. Probably did, but I'm gonna read it again. So this is Jeremiah 15 and 15. It says here, O Lord Yahweh, thou knowest me, remember me and visit me and revenge me of my persecutors. Take me not away in thy long suffering. Know that for thy sake I have suffered rebuke. So of course we don't want to suffer the punishment of Yahweh Shimei Shama, because Yahweh Shai, they are long suffering, but there comes a point where it's like, okay, the wickedness of which he was willing to tolerate or the sin, there's going to be a peak to that. And when he reaches that threshold, that limit, then he's going to rain down judgment, man. So, of course, as Jeremiah said here, take me not away in thy long suffering. So, look, in thy long suffering, know that for thy sake I have suffered rebuke. So, of course, rebuke, which also refers to correction as well, chastisement. Because as we also in this truth, we do get corrected in spiritual ways, which are manifested in the physical. Bro should know what I mean by that, which is really the Most High correcting us in different ways, man. So that's just the point right there, man. Take me not away in thy long suffering, which is the main point of me reading this precept, because despite Yahweh Shem Yashai showing us mercy and grace, we have to always know that we shouldn't push him to that limit, man. And Yahweh Tazar, that of course he does have mercy on us, and even more so that we also learn from our mistakes and do better, man. Of course, each brother speaking for themselves. Each brother with their own race to run. As it says in I think it's Galatians 6. Or Galatians hold on, not Galatians 6. Because we are actually in a race, as individuals, and obviously to be united as one family, Yahweh Tazar, when Yahweh Shah comes to collect us. As I always say, Yahweh Tazar, which means Yahweh willing. If it be the Most High's will that we are, part of the first fruits. So it says here, hold on, yeah. Galatians 5 and 7, ye did run well. Who did hinder you that ye should not obey the truth? So of course, that's the ultimate aim. Yara Tazar, that we're getting told by Yahweh Shai that, yeah, you ran well, and nothing in the world actually hindered you to obey the truth, man. The scriptures, all the things that you may have to suffer during prison, or even prior to that as well. And of course, during Jacob's trouble, having to endure famine and all these things. But remember, because of the fact that we know the precepts, Yahweh Shai has blessed us with the understanding of it as well. That's what's going to bring us stability to go through these times. The stability of which no other thing is going to help other people with, man. And when I say no other thing, it's not going to be stability of flipping riches. It's not going to be the stability of who you know. in terms of, worldly stuff like, the preppers. It's not going to be that type of carnal, physical based stability, man. Our stability will be based on spiritual stability. Angels protecting us, as we also meditate upon the precepts as well. Really just that spiritual protection. That's what it goes down to, through the wisdom of Yahweh Shem Yahshua that's provided us. So this is our hope right here, that Yahshua will be telling us in the chariots, Yaharatazah, ye did run well, who did hinder you, that ye should not obey the truth, man. Because the purpose that we have right now is to, of course, defend the gospel, as we go out there in the house and bars preach, as well as study as well in preparation to that as well. And also obey the truth, man, which is really the true understanding of the scriptures, man. Who did hinder you, which means no matter what Satan or demons then cast at us, Yaharatazah, we overcome it, and of course we endure to the point of salvation, man, where Yahushua comes to collect us. We're getting close, that's the point. Alright, so that's Galatians 5 and 7. I was gonna get something else. Alright, Psalms 2. Psalms 2 and 11. So this is Psalms chapter 2, verse 11 to 12. Hold on, let me pause this one. Yeah, okay. So this is Psalms 2, verse 11 to 12. Serve the Lord, Yahweh Shem Yahushua. Serve the Lord Yahweh with fear and rejoice with trembling. Because Lord in capital refers to actually Yahweh's name. That's what I actually translate to. That's what it should say rather. But yeah, verse 12, that's when it's talking about Yahushua. So Psalms 2 and 12. Kiss the Son, Yahushua, lest he be angry and ye perish from the way. When his wrath is kindled but a little, blessed are all they that put their trust in him, in Yahushua, man. And of course, this will be tested in the time of the MOTB. Of course, that's going to be the final examinations. Of course, there will be minor tests of faith as well, in this walk, to build us up too. But those are like, okay, training ground. But until the MOTB, when it actually matters, it's like having mock tests before you get the flipping the actual examination, man. I'm just doing it from a school perspective here, where you got little tests, practice tests to do, and then after that, that's training for the actual examination. This is what it's essentially saying, man. The major faith test of faith will be with the MOTB, and that's why we always have to pray Yaharatazah Babakusha, which means please, Azar Nawa, which means help us, Azar meaning help, and then Nawa meaning us. In terms of the brotherhood, yourself, Azaria, meaning help me, because you gotta pray for yourself too, man. Each man with their own race to run. But as I said, pray for the brotherhood, pray for yourself, to increase in faith and strength, man, in this truth, man. Because of course, this is all we got really, as brothers say. Because initially, if you take, that's going to be another video, Yaratazar, as well. If you take everything else, it's like, what do you have? If those of the world, you take everything from them, they don't have anything, man. They're going to lose faith in their idols. But for us, the thing is, take everything of the world, because really, we're just users of the world anyways. As the scriptures say, wisdom is the defense, money is the defense. But really, the last defense is really wisdom. That's the major thing. Because we know the wisdom of this world is foolishness to the Most High anyways. And we know the wisdom of the scriptures is the last thing that will stand. Which is really our part of it, is our faith in Yahweh, Yahushua, man. So anyways, I'm going to leave that point for another video. And yeah, so, hold on. Let's see, one more preset, I'm going to close it out. Yeah, I got it right here. This is Ecclesiasticus 5 and 7. Make no turn to turn to the Lord, Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, and put not off from day to day, for suddenly shall the wrath of Yahweh, where Yahushua, come forth, and thy security, in thy security thou shalt be destroyed and perish in the day of vengeance, man. So of course, that's why, the name of the video, each day passes by, and the clock is ticking, or the time is ticking, man. Because it's suddenly, that's when Yahweh Bashim Yahushua will execute his vengeance, man, upon Jake. Of course, judgment starts from the house of the Most High. And of course, the heathens will be as a collateral damage result. They will also suffer their judgment too. So it says, for suddenly shall the wrath of the Lord Yahweh Bashim Yahushua come forth. in that security. So when people feel comfortable, things are going well, that's really the fearful time, because it's like, oh, damn. At any moment, Yahweh Shemashah can do something, man, to just destroy that comfort. So, and that's coming to the wicked as well, man. Wicked Israelites, of course, those who haven't come, repented to Yahweh Shai, and those of whom, and yeah, as I said, the heathens as well, man. So, that's really the point right there. And this is why we got to pray for mercy from Yahweh Shai, man, as we also in this truth as well. Because, of course, we are in this flesh. If it were possible that we were perfected as angels, then this work will be easier than it is right now. But we got to pray for strength, man, and faith. So that's really the point of this video, Another reason why I put the hourglass image, obviously, because the video is about time passing by, time is ticking, the clock is ticking. This hourglass, as soon as the last sand droplet or sand particle then enters the bottom of the glass, the hourglass, time runs out, man. Time has now run out. And that's when spirits of vengeance are going to be like, okay, they're going to go all out for Yahweh Shem Yahshai's will, of course, to appease the wrath of him that made them. Ecclesiasticus 39 and 28. Anyways, many things are going to happen, man. So Yara Tazar, we got to keep it up. We got to keep up with the work and with prayer, fasting as well. I always pray for mercy, man, because that's what we need. But yeah, Shalom, Yahweh Shem Yahshai Barakatah, Kahala Nimla Yahweh Shem Yahshai Bashar Kakudash, double honors to the greatest on apostles. And it's the brother Ratazar Raha Halawiyah. Shalom.